Hi mathematicians! Welcome to Learn Math with Kath. I'm Catherine and I'm here to help you on your journey to learn math. Today we're going to learn about how to multiply and divide positive and negative numbers. So when you're learning how to divide and multiply positive and negative numbers, there are some simple rules and tips that I can help you to make it easy for you to figure out how to calculate it. And so the first rule is when you're trying to multiply and divide the positive and negative numbers, is first you just multiply or divide the two numbers. And then after you multiply and divide the two numbers, then you have your answer. And then next you need to figure out whether it needs a positive or a negative sign. If the number of negative numbers is odd, so if the number of negative numbers is odd, then your answer is negative. So let me break it down for you. So imagine that your first number is positive, and then you multiply by an answer that's negative. You look, there's one positive number and then one negative number. Since there's only one negative number, that's an odd number, which means your answer is negative. So it can come in many combinations. So let's just put one more down. So you have a negative number divided by a negative number times a negative number. Let's count how many negative numbers there are. 1, 2, 3 negative numbers. You do your calculations. Because it's odd, then your answer is negative. Now the opposite is true. If the number of negative numbers is not odd, but it's even, then your answer is positive. So for example, you have a negative number times a negative number. How many are there? 1, 2. 2 is an even number, so we know that the answer is positive. I know this may seem a little bit confusing, so let me give you some example numbers, example problems to make it a little bit more clear for you. So we have the problem -4 times -6. So let's count how many negative numbers there are. There's 1, 2. Since there's 2 negative numbers, which means there's an even number of negative numbers, your answer is positive. So 4 times 6 is 24, and we keep it as a positive number. Let's try another one. -5 times 6. First, we count the number of negative numbers. 1. Since that number's odd, that means our answer is negative. 5 times 6 is 30, but our answer is negative 30. Okay, let's try another one. Negative 24 over 6. Remember, fractions are also division problems. So 24 over 6, which also means negative 24 divided by 6. Let's see how many negative numbers there are. Let's do this. So negative 24 over negative 6. There are 2 negative numbers. 2 is an even number, so our answer is positive. So 24 divided by 6 is 4. We keep that as a positive number. Let's do one last one. Okay. Negative 2 times 2 times negative 2 equals, first step, count the number of negative numbers. 1, 2, which is even. We calculate it out, and we keep it as an even number. So to recap, when you're multiplying and dividing positive and negative numbers, first, multiply or divide your problem to get your answer, and then to determine if it's positive or negative, count the number of negative numbers. If it is odd, your answer is negative. If it is even, then your answer is positive. So hopefully I was able to explain it to you in a clear way, and by the end of this video you're able to understand it. So if this was helpful to you, make sure you like this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any future math videos. And always remember, anyone